Hey YouTube, we're going to take a look at my 10-gallon shrimp and snail tank as my son gets angry over there. And I'll talk a little bit about it, what's in it, and the plans for it in the future. So this is my 10-gallon tank with, there's nothing in here really except water wisteria as far as plants go. I got a little bit of pearlweed in here to see how it would do. It was pearling earlier, which was pretty cool. And I have a mothball in here too. In here are just my Ramshorn snails. I have one pink snail in here. I know I'm supposed to separate them if I want to continue a pink line, but I can't find her worth the crap right now, so we'll just look at my brown ones. Which this tank, when Blue Arrow was in here, was completely infested with tiny little itty bitty snails everywhere. So I broke it down. I put Blue Arrow over there. He's enjoying life, flaring with the other bettas. Because as you can see, the 10-gallon tank is pretty much by itself. There's another tank down below, but he can't interact with other bettas, so he's over there having a good old time. So I will be putting some, I think they're crystal red cherry shrimp, the Neo-Caridina variety. I haven't kept those type of shrimp in quite a while, so I didn't have much luck with it. They lasted, I want to say a couple months, but like I said, didn't have a lot of luck with them. So I'm going to try them again. Right now you're looking at zucchini, and I got a carrot tower here. They love to eat carrots too, but it takes about 24 hours before they can actually start to nibble really good at it. But yeah, like I said, this tank was completely infested with snails. I saved as many as I could in a little water bottle. Took out everything that was in here. There was some Augustifolia in here. I shoved it into the 29-gallon tank over there. And I just added a little bit of crushed up oyster shell at the bottom. And then I added my original gravel. There's actually a mix of organic soil in here. That's why the water's a little bit cloudy. And on top of that, this is like calcium rich substrate. You can get it at PetSmart. I paid like 40 bucks, but that's expensive, but I got 30 pounds. So I want to say there's about 20 pounds of gravel in here. I love a lot of gravel. So yeah, there's 20 pounds of gravel in here. There's still some I have in storage, so don't feel too bad about paying that price for it. And on top of that, it looks really nice. So as far as my plans for this tank, what I'm gonna do is, after I do a big rescape and cleaning of this tank down here at the bottom, I'll take out the peacock moss. I'll add a couple of stones that I have in there, and I'll put the peacock moss on top of it. I want the water wisteria to really take over the back of the aquarium. What I'm going to end up doing is putting some sewing mesh. I have it everywhere. And I'm going to tie the runners of the wisteria towards the back of the aquarium, and hopefully after probably 2 weeks, this whole bunch of clippings right here that I have will grow to be nice and big like this right here. Yeah, my son kind of was able to open the top and grab the plant while Pinky was still on the plant, and for some reason she didn't want to move, so she was basically out of water and hanging off of the wisteria. Yeah, bad boy. But yeah, that's my plans for this tank. I don't think I'll be doing shrimp for profit, just for fun. and I will not add a betta back to it. This will just be a shrimp and snail only tank. I do have a spare 10-gallon that I'll put Blue Arrow in eventually, but right now my rack is pretty full, so that'll have to wait for another time. But yeah, that's my plans for this. I'm hoping the pearlweed will do better in this tank than it did down here. What I did was I switched out the hood light, which is just basically 2 light bulbs, and I put my aquaneat up here. So all I had to do was switch the tops out, which this tank actually used to have 24-hour lighting. And what I mean by that is this aquaneat has a night setting, like a blue light setting, like this. And that's what I'm going to do to this tank, and hopefully it'll have as much algae as this tank has. So, probably going to end up throwing this divider in my 29 gallons so the otocinclus can have fun with that, because it's completely covered in algae. Like, this whole tank is really full of algae, which is good. I don't mind it. And hopefully I can get that type of algae growth in here. I am dealing with blackbeard algae, so I treated all of the clippings of the Wisteria. So hopefully it didn't make it in here. Okay guys, so that's it for my 10-gallon tank update. Hopefully by the end of this week we will see some shrimp and some snails in there. And I will try to do a live stream sometime later this week too. Don't hold me to that, because you guys know, yeah, that's how it goes around here. So until next time, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys around.